So tomorrow's a big game, sort of, here in North Carolina for far as basketball. I mean, it's still relevant game for North Carolina people. North Carolina State and UNC play tomorrow in basketball. Um, North Carolina State is, I think, like 17-5 right now. They're having a real good season. Carolina's down this year, so Carolina. Um, so Carolina is probably lose tomorrow. NC State seemed really good this year, but currently North Carolina leads the series 158-78. Reading off some of the information I got up here. I looked up. North Carolina has 6 national championships, and NC State has 2. Think about this for a second. Show you how good NC State used to be. From 1957 to 1982, NC State had just as many championships as Carolina did. Carolina had one in 1957, 1982, and State had one in 1974 and 1983. It's pretty amazing. Think about how close these schools are together. Like 30 minutes apart, maybe, if that. ACC titles, tournament titles. State has 10, Carolina has 18. The Final Four appearances, Carolina got 20. State has 3. I don't even know when the third one was. I mean, I know they went in 74 and 83, so I don't know when the other one was. I had to look it up. State, I mean, if we look at it throughout the history, Carolina's pretty much dominated the series. In the 40s, it was 13-10. In the 50s, it was State dominated the series 18-10. Then Carolina dominated the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. It's kind of shocking that they dominated the 80s like that. I mean, I know Michael Jordan and James Worthy and Daugherty was there and Perkins, but Carolina has some really nice, NC State has some nice teams too. In the 90s, Carolina dominated 15-7. 2000s, Carolina dominated. Still, what happened with NC State in the 80s, if you know anything about NC State and Jim Valvano, Jim was doing a lot of cheating. So they went on probation. They never really got back to what they used to be. Another thing I think that hurt NC State that nobody's talking about, that Reynolds is a very old facility, but Reynolds is right on NC State campus, just like Cameron is for Duke. Reynolds is a very lovely place. They still play women's basketball there, but they moved to the PNC Arena, which is away from campus. I mean, I know why they had to do it, but it really takes away the home court advantage. It's big this year because of how good NC State is and how poor Carolina is. So we're going to see if NC State can finally catch up with Carolina. But all right, y'all. I'm tired of making videos for the night. I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep. Hey, enjoy the game tomorrow between NC State and Carolina.